Hi, I was just finally getting around to putting cloves into my orange. I've been meaning to do this the entire holiday season, and I'm just getting around to it on Christmas Day. So, kind of tells you how my holiday season has gone. I hope if this is a tradition of yours, you've already managed to do this in your house already is smelling of this clean, immune boosting, fresh scent of citrus and cloves. I love this um, craft, I guess. All you do, if this isn't a tradition of yours, is you stick the clove um, into the orange. You can make any kind of pattern you want. I mean, normally it's just kind of all over the clove, but a really good thing to do is to do this with kids because it's great for their fine motor skills. It's also a really satisfying feeling to stick that clove into the orange, and then you get that burst of scent, and it's really nice. Um, and it is creating a scent memory. So that's actually what I wanted to talk about. Um, if you want to make mulled wine, because a lot of people do that with these guys, you'll want a cinnamon stick as well. I'm not going to give you a recipe for mulled wine because the only time I've participated in making mulled wine was when I was living in Prague and my flatmates and I threw a flat warming party and invited a bunch of new people we had met, and we managed to boil the alcohol out of the mulled wine, and turned into a very awkward situation where nobody really knew each other and no one knew what to say. So um, you'll have to look somewhere else for a mulled wine recipe. But what I want to talk about is being intentional with the scent memories that you create. So most people know that scent, out of all of our five senses, scent has the most direct link to our brains. And it goes directly to our limbic system, and that's also where feelings are. So the reason we have such strong memory and feelings related to scent is because of that. And we are intentional, oftentimes, without even realizing it, with our scent. So perfume, for example. We want to be remembered by our perfume. We want our smell to create good feelings. And um, it's kind of the same thing with house potpourri. You want, your house to smell good. When you're selling your house, you're supposed to like bake in it to make that warm, cozy feeling. Um, so we know this, we do it automatically. And I wanted to talk about kind of expanding that idea. So, one way to utilize that connection is if you have an important interview or presentation or a meeting, or if you're a student and you have important exams coming up, when you're in preparation mode, whatever that looks like for you, you can diffuse an essential oil. It can be any essential oil, but you should use a different essential oil for each new event that you're prepping for. So, certain essential oils are correlated with the brain. So, rosemary is the most common one. Um, you don't want to use rosemary every single time, okay? Because then your brain just it gets muddled. Like that link gets um, diffused out, I guess you could say. So let's say you're a student and you're studying for exams. Um, you've got, your Comp 101 and history exam and calculus. They're all on, 1 week. So when you're studying for English, you might want to diffuse orange scent essential oil. And then when you go, or you can wear the perfume, as long as you can smell the orange. You can just have an orange by you. But when you go into the exam room, you'll want to wear it as a perfume. So you definitely, well, I guess you could take an orange and put it on your table, but that might be odd. You never know. They might think you're like cheating or something. So use the perfume. Um, you know, a little bit of orange essential oil or whatever essential oil you're using into vodka or into a base oil. So like avocado oil or jojoba oil, almond oil, whatever base you have. And just, put it here and here, wherever you can smell it, put it on your wrists. And that is going to have a little boost to your memory for that particular subject that you've studied. And then when you're studying for your history exam, you want to use a different scent, so lavender. And for your calculus exam, you want to use cedar. I'm just making up the scents to use. The point is, it doesn't matter as long as you're using the same one, when you're in prep mode and then when you're in performance mode. Same with interviews or a meeting, a presentation. Um, we all have important, events that we prep for and then have to perform for. And it's just nice to have that little extra boost to your memory specific to what you have been studying for. So that is all. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, whatever you celebrate, and the new year is right around the corner. All the best to you for the new year. Thanks. Bye.